SZN definitely doesn't want to be put in the situation where they're going to inevitably get sandwiched in these trenches. Guard is in a really good spot themselves, but the moment that they get on this high ground, you know that Luminosity Gaming not only have the natural cover of that rock, they're going to beam the Guard before they have an opportunity. Now, Guard, I'm wondering if they're going to be able to get to that rock to their left side for some makeshift cover, because if they walk forward, even past these Watson fences, they're going to be sandwiched between these two teams.
Yeah, and we've seen that happen all day in EMEA. It's always the first two 3v3s that kind of start focusing their attention while the other just waits in tow for that perfect moment to third party. And you can see right now SZN just trying to work their way in, but a big Bangalore ultimate coming in from Luminosity, just wreaking havoc on the surrounding area. Brilliant time to do it. Throw out your smokes and use those digi threats to just create havoc.
Yeah, they have the Rolling Thunder for space, but they don't have the Seer for information on the heartbeat sensor. I'm not too sure if they know that there's a member of SZN right behind them. Yeah, they're rocking the Bloodhound, but they got to scan in that direction. SZN now taking a nice off angle. This is the rock that I was expecting the Guard to try to retreat to. With SZN having the high ground now, they don't have to overextend. They can just wait for the opportunity to dive in after they start fighting.
You mentioned it. SZN looking like a fishbowl right now. They are just picking apart the team below them, and they are just looking at every single person. Mr. Hakula putting down so much damage with that car, finding a lot of success. Kenny able to grab the down onto Yanya, and now it's an all-out brawl here in map number 1.
And this is because they have the high ground, they have the positional advantage. Luminosity is out. It's now up to SZN to finish off the Guard, who are playing off the low ground. And SZN, the team that you were looking out for, Tip, take game number 1 over the Guard and Luminosity.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. We have a lot of up-and-coming names and teams left in the lobby. First attempt, Enemigo on your screen right now, trying to get rid of that black hole that was thrown towards them. Missile swarm going out, and there's so much damage all around. Bronzy gonna fall, Saucer within an inch of their life, and trying to garner that shield swap is impeccable. You're gonna have to be able to get this res onto Bronzy or play the life as a duo, because BR Demons is also gonna find themselves out as well.
BR Demons out, ESA, Luminosity, SZN, first attempt left in this lobby with first attempt going down. That leaves 3 squads up alive, and Luminosity have the God spot right now. Even playing off the low ground, they have so much natural cover to work with, but this position means everything. They cannot get in a sandwiching situation if this squad tries to go to the right.
Ooh, and you can see Niesel right there trying to throw some shots down onto that right side to make sure that no one full pushes Luminosity, but Yanya gonna get absolutely decimated within minimal health available to them. And now you can see the ultimate coming in, trying to really garner a lot of attention and control that space, but ESA just wreaking havoc. Luda gonna fall. The fact that they were able to get the teammates up and reset is kind of insane. And then PK just going off because there's no ammo left in the car.
Oh, ESA cleaned up Luminosity, but SZN with a back-to-back win.
How great it was to have a plethora of Thermites and Arc Stars available to them, but Oxygen Esports utilizing that Trident to try and make a play behind this team.
Is this the right move? You only got a Trident and a Dream right here, and you're pulling up right behind Tripods. Did they just grief Tripods into all of this? Because Tripods was fixated on Luminosity Gaming right in front of them. Now Oxygen Esports put them in a sandwiching situation, put themselves in a way better spot on the outskirts of where the circle's going to be pulling. They're not even in that circle where they have to worry about the squads that are rotating outside the building. Accidentally gets into the Trident while trying to access the black market, and Oxygen are literally on their own island in the middle of the water.
Luminosity trying to keep it alive here under the building. Bangalore smokes and just eating 100 Thieves alive. Now Yanya, your new kill leaders, they have turned their sights onto Oxygen Esports. This is just an absolute chaotic mess. Casello's just throwing down as much of the damage as they can through the smokes. Perfectful, finding some success, and Oxygen Esports is your map 3 champion. Hey, the Guard looking to find themselves a really great lobby here, because you know they want to answer back. They already found themselves first play on their match showing, but Optic Gaming trying to stay alive. Skittlecake, I've seen some amazing things come out of him, but I just don't know if they're going to be able to have the numbers advantage here as Tripods sends it in for Optic Gaming, but they're going to fall as well because Oxygen Esports is just getting the cheekiest of angles while nestled in the nearby building.
On a silver platter in the hands of Oxygen Esports. I mean, Loba deserves it all, but now you get to call it out. It's that extra KP, breaking up that shield with the charge rifle. You got the Volt in the hands of Frex as well. This really shows you how this positioning here on top of this building is going to really allow the likes of Space Station to continue on their domination. Look at that thermite burning through the shields of Atlanta Premier, getting the knock onto Crook, but they can't give up this ground. Yes, it looks tasty to try to make sure you secure that KP, but Space Station just needs to stay put.
Atlanta Premier going to fall to the hands of Space Station. It's only a matter of time because they are just wreaking havoc from above, finally dropping down, looking to put the finishing touches onto the Loba in front of them. This is going to be on Oxygen Esports, and they are just doing so much damage. Oxygen Esports now eliminated from the lobby. 4 squads remaining. It dropped. Isn't stopping there.
No, 100 Thieves, though, losing out on Baxon. BR Demons on the other side versus Space Station Guard. Now, with Space Station making their way, they had the God spot, basically, for this final game, and Guard get eliminated at their hands. They took 2 of these fights, and now they're playing out of the health disadvantage. BR Demons looking to fully set it and take game number 4. Yeah, that's 100 Thieves on the high ground here, too. You know that Guard is playing right underneath them, so is C9. 100 Thieves over to the side to try to contest Optic Gaming that are playing off the low ground. Again, a very similar circle to the one that we just had in game number 4. This time it's 100 Thieves, though, on the other side of Climatizer that have the high ground. TSM, can they pinpoint Optic Gaming? Where does Optic Gaming even go? I mean, the only other option really is either risk it all for the Biscuit to take that zipline into the hands of 100 Thieves, take the Skyward Dive, because you don't have the Horizon Gravity Lift to put you up on the high ground.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. The fact that 100 Thieves is still alive, that wall coming in absolutely clutch, and the fences coming out from Onmu. This is going to help solidify this positioning, but we've seen how aggressive these teams are in the lobby, where they just get full sent. Teams are not shy of aping the behind the fences, but the question is, who's it gonna be this time? I do see a fuse ult in the middle of the map as well, and the Guard just trying to keep it alive from the cover of their shelter.
You saw that dupe goes down at the hands of Hal, but they split up just in time because the last member of Optic Gaming has managed to make their way over to the side of Dubilee. That's knocked in TSM. Look at the desperation play right now. They're forced to play off this low ground. Noct finally gets finished. You saw his death boxes fall out of nowhere. And that's going to be at the hands of Guard. C9 as well, cleaning up, getting involved in that fight. They're going to be able to fully send it up, but it's only up to Kaon. It's the Guard that get eliminated. C9 having a chance, but it's at the hands of E8 that they're facing off against on the back end of this building. 100 Thieves versus E8, while TSM are still forcing their way into this next circle. Only 2 left. TSM get taken out. It's only up to 100 Thieves, and they finally come out on top. The consistency is alive for this team, and they are patiently waiting in the corner with that Newcastle.
Rocker within a centimeter trying to just nestle themselves into this rock to re-shield up, and the teammates are essentially body blocking.
He really wanted that thermite finish off. I know he did. He got the knock, but he can't get the finish. His Optic Gaming are making sure to keep them at bay right now. They're going to continue on the pressure from this high ground off of this Pride Rock, but they are not going to be giving up this space. Even with Duplex having this limited ammunition, he's just going to stay put, but he has to remember that that G7 doesn't have a lot to work with right now.
Yeah, they just have to bide their time. Once we get into these kind of scenarios in the end game, we've seen it throughout the entirety of the day. It's the team that can withstand the chaos for as long as possible and force the other teams to kind of duke it out. That's how you find success. Meanwhile, it's going to be Atlanta Premier putting the nail in the coffin for Furia. 3 squads remaining. It's going to be Cloud9. It's going to be Atlanta Premier, and it's going to be Optic Gaming, and they're still holding the God spot.
And they're not going to give it up anytime soon. Remember, they are juggling G7s like it is a circus, and they are the clowns here to provide all the entertainment. Instead, this time, they're also the MVPs. C9, though, getting the knocks down below is still not going to deter Optic Gaming from giving up this space. They need to wrap around. They need to get right behind C9, and now they're looking to infiltrate. They're looking to third party from the high ground.
And now you see it. Optic Gaming trying to make a last stand here. Cloud9 was able to get Atlanta Premier out, and this is going to be spicy. And then Optic Gaming finally showing up here in map number 6 today. This is what they needed, Vicky. This is the Optic Gaming that you know and love.
Full advantage into moving into that real estate, but they need to deal with E6 on the other side of the lot with the Rampage and the Hands of Life, and he's looking to take another off angle. They were also trying to clean up a lot of the other stragglers that were sandwiched in between these 2 buildings, in between these 2 lots, and with K-Sweeney pulling up on the whip on that building, just now it's going to be able to be scary because you have some makeshift cover to work with on the Trident.
Hey, that's the best second use of the Trident, utilizing it as a cover. I just thought Swinny was going to go for a quick ride, maybe some Fast and the Furious style, but if not, I'm here for it. They are ready for the long haul. I feel like this is the calm before the storm. As this ring starts to shrink, it's going to force everyone to collapse, and I feel as if Scars right now, kind of near the center, can hold out just between their little fortress. You've got the Watson Jenny, you've got the Newcastle wall, and you have all of these fences just kitted out and ready. Hiarka ready to strike like an absolute cobra right now. And Swinny's still messing around with the whip, trying to find that perfect parking spot, looking like me trying to valet park. Parallel park.
Just parallel park specifically, but something important to highlight here, E6 with the crypto is going to immediately ruin all of the plans, all of the chances from Scars and the Watson fences that they build up, because that EMP alone is going to be able to delete all those fences from the outskirts without E6 even getting directly involved. They can grief Scars on the inside of this building and then allow Reply Totem to move in before E6 can move in for a third party. But Reply Totem, understanding the situation, they do have the high ground. They are going to be able to continuously pressure E6, but it's not like E6 is pressured outside of this spot, outside the fence, because the circle is going to be
Horizon available to pop that grab lift, right, to give them high ground at the last second, so it's not like they're going to be walking in on the low ground. Scars, oh, here we go, some grab lift action. K-Sweaty is just trying to get out. We see the black hole flatline hit fire going off, and it's just an all-out brawl. K-Sweaty trying to hit that bat in the air, but it's going to go down in the meantime. The Slayers and Life and our last man standing for E6, and as I say that, they're going to fall. It's all down to Scars, baby. We needed you to come in strong here at Scars. Your match one victors. They did everything that we needed to do them, Vicky. We did not curse them. We didn't curse them.
One kill bow! Kill bow! Kill bow! One kill bow!
I can't shoot here.
We have to swing forward, guys. I'm batting.
Wait, it's not
40.
behind
us. Send forward.
You're low right now.
Peeking me.
forward.
Yeah. 50 on him. I'm queuing out you on me, okay?
Nice. Send it.
I'm sending. Nice.
Arms up.
Oh no, and with those knocks one by one as they fall, Alliance are forcing their way in. Navi had one heck of a game, but it's only down to one here. 4 squads left for Alliance to actually dominate, and they forced their way into this circle. You can hear the comms coming out as Navi get finished off. 3 squads left with Alliance, Nightmare, and Horizon left in this lobby as unfinished squads, duos, rather, to play off of the one full squad that's alive, that is Alliance.
Look, if you're going to have numbers advantage, this is when you want it. I love the positioning here from Alliance. The comms were on point. You can tell that team synergy is working out so much better now that Mondi has taken on that role with Horizon, just so much more comfortable. And couple that with a Rampage that's getting heated up right now. You throw the Thermite in, they just need a line of sight, and you know the damage is about to ensue. The question is, will Horizon, Nightmare Esports, or Alliance come out on top? And look at the Rock. They're a little bit separated, right? You got Hakis right now taking a missile swarm to the face behind the Rock. Horizon, that duo 0-0 and Urban trying to find something, anything that they can do, but Zero is going to fall. This is going to make the queue happen because Nightmare Esports has their attention on Horizon, and Alliance is just going to capitalize on this moment. You've got Alliance, you've got Nightmare Esports, the numbers advantage in the hands of Alliance. They just need to make this happen. Great black hole from Monty right now, and they're going to get sucked up in it now. All the damage going out. Monty, his last week here in the ALGS for Alliance, is going to come out on top here in map number 2.
That Thermite grenade from Scars put down on the rest of Alliance that enabled Game of Drones to move in for a third party. Now look at this position from Mandy. He doesn't need to overextend. He doesn't need to poke at all. It's Startup Esports that are now making an appearance to the south side of Scars, who have been playing this patiently, who works with this team composition that they're running. It works beautifully for the plans that they have with the circle to their back.
Yeah, but how do you penetrate the forces of Scars over there? You've got the fortress that they have made for themselves. They have the Watson Jenny down. They still had another Newcastle ultimate available to them, so they just moved their wall even further down south, and they're trying to go ahead and get Alliance out of this lobby. And Hiarka right now going forward once again. What is Start a Fight going to do? You do not have a clean LOS on that team right there, but you've got a Watson Jenny of your own. My question is, will both of these teams elect to put their forces to getting Mandy out of this lobby, or will they take a pure 3v3 and Mandy just come in at at the very end. Please tell me you have ult management here and you have that black hole available for you.
Oh, I'm excited to see what Mandy's gonna be able to do, because these squads, yeah, they're focusing their attention to at least pick up that last straggler. But Mandy literally living to the very edge of his life. He's not gonna show up and be front-facing in an open field. The Certified Esports are looking to engage. They get pressured out. They back up. A nice disengaged call from Certified Esports now as they back up. They're gonna replenish a lot more of their health. An alliance with Mandy being forced out with a circle to his back. What is he gonna do? He's gonna be taking some circle damage. He needs to move forward.
Oh, PK in hand, hits for 99. That's a knock on to Drovic. But now the issue is what is going to happen. Scars right now finally putting the finishing touches onto Mandy before they turn their attention to start a fight. But will it be enough? You've got Bambino and Blast still alive, and they're just looking for Scars right now at the top of the rock. You are climbing, shields cracked, and that's going to be it. Certified Esports coming out on top against Scars here in map number 3. Now, we did see a knock come in on the hands of Vex, but what the fact is, if Game of Drones is going to be cohabitating this area with them, they're not pushing. They're not pressed for that situation. But come on over to Aurora. They're fighting for that real estate against Horizon. All the damage going out, able to grab and knock, and that's going to be all they wrote for Horizon. Going for a quick reset is going to be Aurora. Now 4 squads remaining here in map number 4. The question is, will IG, will Vex, Game of Drones, or Aurora come out on top?
You gotta see, I mean, you do got the Caustic in the hands of Aurora, and you see that ultimate accelerator being popped. You know that that Nox grenade is gonna be available and ready for that final circle. You gotta get ready for any of these other squads. IG rocking the Loba still. They've been rocking that black market on the other side of that southern circle for quite some time. See the Mad Maggie putting in some extra pressure. IG International looking to take their time, but they're taking a lot of damage while they're forcing their way into that circle.
Ooh, this is gonna be spicy. Sure, yeah, this is not what you'll want. But Aurora, this is what you want if you're Aurora, because you've been able to throw down those Nax gas traps. You can shoot them. You can essentially barrel crawl and hold off anyone that is trying to make a play for that. And sure, maybe you got a Kraber, maybe you want to put some line of sight on, but now Aurora has to make their way across this bridge into the fight where essentially all of these teams are collapsing upon each other. So barrel crawl your way, Aurora. You can do that. You can see noises on the screen right there, taking a lot of damage, going to fall graceful as well within a centimeter of their life. Now JMW last alive, and you are just basically getting punished by every team in the lobby before you fall. Now 3 squads remaining. Aurora sitting incredibly pretty. This is the moment where you just bide your time and you shoot at every single other person. This is chaos.
Oh, Aurora have the game-winning position, though, right now. They are looking fantastic, but do they know that there is another squad directly underneath them that is Game of Drones? Everyone needs to get funneled eventually, but Aurora need to hold on to this high ground. Where are they going to rotate? Are they going to get on top of the rocks? Do they want to secure this KP? They see Vex getting a lot of these KP for them, and they get wiped out first. They didn't win the trade originally. Now they're forced to drop down, and Aurora are the winners after having the positional advantage and capitalizing off of having way more health in that last fight. Let's see, they have the nice high ground advantage here, but Nine Impulse goes down, and here comes a black hole. They delete it immediately, but it's only up to Taskmaster to be up to the task. He's in the line of sight of the other squad to the left side. Now wondering who's going to be able to approach that side. It's going to be Alliance who've been able to clean up so much KP this game here too. 6 KP to their name, and they've lost out on hotkeys. Do they have the opportunity to get this res?
Now the question is, can they keep out Na'Vi from pushing while they get that reset? Because it's beautiful. They had that gold knockdown. You can see right there coming back, half health, half shield. Now Na'Vi pushing in. Rugby, no shields on him. Now can Alliance make this moment happening? They're going to be so strong. Hotkeys, Monty going under fire. Thermite's going out, just trying to hold the space, but Monty is going to fall in the grab lift. Yuki coming down, just barreling, punishing them from taking out. But then the PK hit. Will it hit for 9? Will it hit for 99? That is the real question. Just trying to keep the line of sight happening.
I've never seen so much respect from the PK, and that's exactly how Na'Vi need to play that. That respect from the PK is fantastic with the reposition, but are they giving him too much respect? 54 from Yuki. He's playing off the side of the rock. He needs to reload the R301, and Alliance still come out on top despite losing out on a member earlier on in that fight. Alliance maintaining their spot, #1 in the overall leaderboards going on after that game 5. Horizon versus Aurora versus Alliance. Alliance and Aurora have the best positional advantage in this next circle right now. You can see the pings going down for Alliance with a squad to their right that they gotta be wary about, because that squad, the entryway into this next circle, could be right behind Alliance. They could sandwich this team, and Aurora could help them. You can see the off angles that they're taking right now with round 6 now closing in behind their backs. What is it gonna be here for Alliance? They need to make sure that they're not caught in the middle between Horizon and Aurora.
Well, this is going to be the tough spot because you see Horizon just nestled down there, and it seems like Aurora is looking at Alliance, and everyone's kind of ignoring Horizon. And if Horizon doesn't take a lot of damage here, they're going to be the ones that like prefer to have the third party. But Yuki just going under fire right now, and everything's getting crazy. When you see the Mad Maggie Wrecking Ball come out, this is going to get crazy. Now Alliance able to get a clean little reset, but Haki's very hyper aware that Horizon is down here and firing down onto Horizon now.
Horizon playing off the side here. Comes the EMP coming in as Horizon do get that first stock here for Alliance. I'm wondering if Aurora going to capitalize off of this. Can they be able to fully push in as Horizon now? This is the sandwich that I was worried about Alliance. Horizon going to capitalize now, fighting up against Aurora at the same time.
This is the punishment. They waited and bided their time. Now the question is, the knock comes in on Cleavy. Horizon closing the distance, but you're going to fall in the form of Zero. Can Arvin and Mimu keep the dream alive and maybe come out on top for this moment? They're doing everything that they need, but Yuki has something to say. Yuki comes in and says, bye, Aurora. Now they turn their sights onto Horizon, and this is the moment we've been waiting for. Mimu finding some clean shots in the back. Just need to dust it out, and Horizon is your winners here in map number 6.